Well, it is approximately 0 dark 30. It's actually 4:30. Me and Rocinante are heading off into the night. We are en route to start our first multi-day ride. What I'm wanting to do is, I live in the Shenandoah Valley, and it's, you know, maybe a half hour to cross the valley. But you guys see me come up here all the time towards the Blue Ridge Parkway and mess around back here in this forest on the other side of the ridge. It's just a mountain range that travels north to south up and down the state. But on the other side of the valley behind me to the west is another mountain range. So the valley sits in between two mountain ranges. So I thought it'd be a good video to ride from one mountain range to the other. But like I said, that would only be about a 30-minute ride, and there isn't a whole lot to see. So I just tried to figure out a way to make it more interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride up to the Blue Ridge Parkway and head south, almost to the North Carolina border. Approximately 200 miles in this first ride, or the first day. And then I'm going to cross the valley down there and then ride back north on the other mountain range. Now, it does not have something like the Blue Ridge Parkway, so that one's going to be mostly back roads. So I figured that would make for an interesting loop. It's going to be about 500 miles. I figure I'll take 3 days to do it, just to take my time and film as much as I can and make the ride as interesting as possible. And also along the way, we are going to meet up with a couple of other riders who are going to be joining us, and we're going to be riding and camping and enjoying the ride together. So hang on, buckle up, and let's go. Well, we've made our first stop. A couple hours into the trip. I believe I'm a little bit north of Roanoke, maybe about 10 or 15 miles. Doing a time lapse on the sunrise over there. So hopefully this all turns out good. Already charging the batteries on the GoPro. What little footage I've gotten already is already took the battery down to 10%. This is a great view from here. This will actually take a couple hours for me to film what few seconds of time lapse you guys have probably already seen. And I'm a little bit early, so I'm going to just sit here for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours filming this. And then we'll get back underway and we'll go meet up with the other guys we're going to hook up with. We're going to meet them down by Roanoke. And then we'll continue on the journey.
spot to stop at.
Like we got a downtown flea market, traffic backed up forever. This will slow us down a little bit. Well, we're almost to our campground. We've got a nice little twisty section. And have a little bit of fun. So we should be getting close to our day one destination. All right, we're heading out for some dinner, but we stopped at a place called The Backbone. Let me show you this. That is like straight down. There are rocks.
It just goes out there and it's a sheer cliff that drops straight off.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the Backbone Rock Tunnel. We were up there just a second ago. We've made it back to camp after eating, and it was kind of noisy. A lot of kids and stuff in the area, so we didn't really film anything after we got back. So we are going to head out in the morning and start the backcountry discovery route. And then our campground tomorrow night is going to be more primitive, and so we'll hopefully be able to film some stuff there. And hopefully get to film more riding. Today was just a big travel day trying to get to the start. We're about 5 miles or so from the start. We did a total of 240 miles today. And we'll do less tomorrow, but it might be slower going once we actually hit the trails. So, not a whole lot to see today, but we covered a lot of ground and saw some interesting things. And had a lot of fun. So hopefully next 2 days will be just as much fun. And you guys buckle up, and I'll see you then. Good night.